Welcome back to Work on a Superyacht, and you read that title right. I passed! Feels so good. It's like when I passed my driving test, but multiplied by 6. Yeah, driving test times 6. That's how it feels. I want to thank my mum and my dad. Don't worry, I'm not about to give some nauseating acceptance speech, although that would be quite funny. The Giraffe Awards. But credit where credit's due. Thank you to all those who've helped me throughout my career, offered guidance and support. It's not that this OOW 3000 ticket was so difficult for me to get. I'm more than capable. I had the sea service, but it just required certain people to nudge me in the right direction to say, look, just focus, get things filled out, get courses done, get things sent off, and actually go and do the exam, which I think is kind of the hard part. So many people are capable, but if they don't apply themselves and get down to it, it's never going to happen. A big thanks to you as well. I was overwhelmed by all of the comments on the last video wishing me well, wishing me luck. I'm pleased to say that it paid off. And if you're planning to go for the OOW yourself at some point in the future, I hope that I can be of some support to you. And when you do pass, you too will get your very own giraffe. Speaking of help and support, actually passing this OOW oral exam takes a lot of hard work, a lot of preparation, and that's why you haven't heard from me for the last 3 or 4 weeks. You see, maybe you've spent the last 4, 5, 6 years working on yachts. You've done all of the courses, you've done all of the training, you've got all of the experience. But for the oral exam, you need to bring all of that together in a coherent manner and actually have a conversation with a master mariner who's really going to test you. There are parts of this exam where an incorrect word or a word out of place really could be the difference between pass and fail. The pressure's on, and we all know it, so we need a bit of help to get prepared. And this usually came in the form of prep weeks. Book yourself a prep week, 5 days in person, be about 40 hours, a group of you with an instructor, and you would cover the syllabus. Then it would just be a case of retaining all of that information. None of it was new information. It's all stuff that you've covered throughout your career, during the courses, during the training, just during the day-to-day activities of working on board a yacht. But a lot of that information might have slipped away, or you haven't quite understood it as well as you could. So you're learning to retain that information, and then you're also learning to recall that information in the right order, in the way that the examiner is expecting to hear it. Now, of course, COVID stopped many of these in-person activities, so much of it has moved online. There's still plenty of options, but I chose Fred's oral prep videos, and I wanted to tell you about Fred because I thought that his study program was fantastic. He delivers his training through a series of videos, quizzes, PDF notes, and webinars. And the webinars are particularly good because you log in there, you've got Fred plus maybe 30 or 40 other faces looking at you. The questions that come in and you've got to answer them. And Fred, by his own admission, is not necessarily very kind if you don't know the answer. That's not just to be unkind for the sake of it, but rather to actually get you prepared for this exam. He's trying to get you ready for how it's going to feel. Examiners asking questions, the more you can simulate that environment, the better. I shall be doing a separate full review of Fred's study programs just so you can find out a bit more about it. But in the meantime, please do check out his YouTube channel here, or go right down into the description below. You can find a link to his website. Fred is not sponsoring this video, and I am not going to earn a commission if you go ahead and use his services. But I just wanted to tell you about it because I genuinely found it incredibly helpful, and I think it's what you need to pass. It's all that you need to pass. So if you can benefit from it, I'm more than happy to tell you all about it, and we can all grow together. So what now? Well, I have my NOE completed. I've sent that to the MCA. That should now be processed, and they should then send back my COC, Certificate of Competency. My head got rather squashed there. I look like a horse, or maybe a giraffe. I shall then be on the lookout for a new job, put my COC to good use. I've already had a couple of opportunities come my way. Not sure what's going to happen with them, but we'll see. Whatever the case, it's all very exciting, and I very much look forward to sharing more details with you in due course. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you found some value in this video, a like would be fantastic. A sub would be amazing. And I very much look forward to seeing you next time.